Kikarus, Nawa Akiraru, Tarachixtihu, Taraku Tiri. Enhane Washte, Hametakiapi, Taya Wachianke. Good morning. Hello, relatives. It's good to see you. Welcome back to Colorado College, nestled in the old north end of Colorado Springs with Pikes Peak, also known as Tava Kavi, Ute for Sun Mountain, and Tuspa, Pawnee for where the heavens touch the earth nearby. To correct stories and practices that minimize Indigenous peoples' history, cultures, and existence, we recognize that the Pikes Peak region, the land upon which Colorado College is built, is the ancestral homeland of the Nuche, or the Southern Ute Indian tribe, the Ute Mountain Ute tribe, and the Ute Indian tribe of the Uinta and Ouray Reservation. Other nations with historical, cultural, and spiritual ties with this land are the Hacendayan, or Hickory Apache, Hinana Ena, or Arapaho, Tsisiska, or Cheyenne, Nimina, or Comanche, Koigu, or Kiowa, and Pawnee, or Pawnee. The desire for land and resources, colonization, the gold rush, broken treaties, the Sand Creek Massacre, increased violence, and military actions led to the forced removal of American Indians from the Pikes Peak region during the mid to late 19th century. Today, there are about 5,000 Native people from over 200 tribal nations that make this area home. For many people, the land represents belonging, security, connection, stability, heritage, and home where you live, work, rest, learn, and love. For Indigenous people, the land also holds our traditions, languages, spirituality, culture, and history. Enjoy yourself as you start this new academic year, as you get to know new people, meet up with old friends, head to classes, get involved with various organizations, and other activities to broaden your understanding of the world and of yourself. This place, Colorado Springs, and Colorado College in the Pikes Peak region, will become a home or a second home for many of you during your time here. It's the place where you belong. Mitakuye Oyasin, all my relations.
As we continue to ground into this space, hear these words. We welcome in this new year, open to endless possibilities, empowered to take risks, as we courageously wrestle with ideas and the world in ways that honor the dignity of each other and encourage curiosity, daring to seek understanding, extend compassion, embody empathy, and help create the world we long for, taking time for moments of wonder, play, and rest along the way. In this new year, may all that supports us and sustains us be present, and may our values and what we hold as sacred and meaningful guide us. May it be so.
Before I begin, please note that the thoughts contained within these remarks are completely my own opinion and do not represent Colorado College. Good morning. I'm excited to begin the 2025 academic year alongside all of you. In particular, I'm excited to welcome all new students, faculty, and staff to our community. Colorado College is such a special place, and I've come to love it deeply. I have no doubt that you will too. I have big goals for the coming year, and CCSGA has already begun our work. In June, I called a special session to approve funding for the long-awaited renovation of the Werner basement. The basement will be transformed into a by-student, for-student space, a place to study, eat, play piano, hang out, make friends. The space is really whatever you need it to be. The project has been in limbo for about 5 years, and I'm proud that our current SGA was able to get all the pieces and parts aligned to bring it to life this year. We'll also be joining the National Student Government Association and the National Student Body President Coalition to ensure CC students have access to the best student representatives in the nation. And all of these things sound really cool. And I mean, they are really cool, but I doubt you woke up this morning and thought to yourself, I wonder what CCSGA did this summer. And I wasn't even thinking that, so. I spent my summer in DC doing various things. I found myself at a congressional press conference in mid-July, literally dripping sweat. It was about 100 degrees and 85% humidity. I was surrounded by nearly 100 people, and some of them were members of Congress, journalists, volunteers, lawyers, and so many college students. And out of that sea of people, there were more Colorado College students than students from any other school. We didn't even plan on seeing each other. We accidentally ran into one another over 2,000 miles away from school, tirelessly advocating for accountability, action, and a better future. I went home that day believing more deeply in the power of my CC education than ever before, believing in our collective ability to make real and impactful change at a political moment when climate crisis, US-backed genocide, and high cost of living have become the norm. When I woke up this morning, I wasn't thinking about what CCSGA did this summer, but I was thinking about what it means to show up for one another today and every single day after. I think Frantz Fanon's Wretched of the Earth provides some good insights. Fanon says, the more people understand, the more watchful they become, and the more they come to realize that finally everything depends on them, and their salvation lies in their own cohesion, in true understanding of their interests and knowing who their enemies are. Amilcar Cabral also talks about cohesion using this quote, and for Cabral, it's not just about getting along. For Cabral, cohesion isn't just a cordial, hello, how are you, which block are you in? It's about cultivating solidarity, the kind that comes from actually understanding each other's struggles and dreams, passions and irritations. This is exactly the kind of solidarity we require in our current moment. We owe one another the time to dig deeper and cultivate relationships that supersede the pace of the block plan. Being a good community member doesn't always mean comfortability. It means showing up for friends, classmates, people you barely know, cheering on our peers even when you don't understand the rules of their game, engaging with other departments and disciplines even when you just don't get it, maybe even going to the campus sleep out on Friday, September 5th at 6 p.m. Community means being there for one another even when it's inconvenient for you. A community that understands, stays watchful, moves together, that's a community that can meet any challenge. Grace Lee Boggs says we are the leaders we've been looking for, and we are. I've seen it firsthand, both on campus and across the world. Colorado College is a place where thoughtful class discussion can transform itself into local, state, national, and international impact. But this only happens if you show up, if I show up, if we all show up for one another together. There are systems that need to be held to account for the atrocities they perpetuate domestically and abroad. Fortunately, we here at CC have a community willing to make that happen. We have professors that don't shy away from hard conversations and big issues. We have Grounds, Sodexo, Mail Center, Library, Career Center, Advising Hub, and so many other staff that support us day in and day out, rain or shine. We're not just students going to school, we're part of something much, much bigger, something far beyond the classroom. We have to accept this bigger thing, though, for collective and actionable cohesion. We have to intentionally cultivate solidarity. This year, it's time to step up to that challenge. It's time to get involved and show up for one another, even when it's inconvenient. It's time to get it done together. Thank you. It's now my pleasure to introduce Dr. Manya Whitaker. Dr. Manya Whitaker is president of Colorado College, initially appointed to a 2-year interim presidency on July 1, 2024. She was formally appointed as president by the Board of Trustees in June of 2025. Dr. Whitaker is also professor of education, developmental education psychologist, and author of 4 books and 20-plus book chapters and articles focused on her research. She came to CC as a Riley Scholar over 14 years ago and has held numerous roles, including Executive Vice President and Chief of Staff, Director of Graduate Studies and Chair of Education, Director of the Crown Faculty Center, Interim Director of the Butler Center, and Associate Chair of Education. Please join me in welcoming President Manya Whitaker.
Good morning to faculty, staff, and returning students. Thank you all so much for being here to kick off another academic year. And an especially warm welcome to our first years, the class of 2029. We are thrilled to welcome you to the Tiger family. Let's give a round of applause for our first years. This tradition, opening convocation, marks a pivotal moment in your life, as it has for everyone who has had this moment before you. And thus, this message is especially for our first years. Pause. Take a deep breath. This is the beginning. You're probably nervous as you get ready to dive into the CC experience, your first block of at least 32 to come by the time you graduate. If your stomach is doing cartwheels, it's only because what is happening right now is important. You're starting a whole new chapter, so you should feel excited and even a little anxious. That's how I felt when I started at Dartmouth. My parents and I flew from Charlotte to Boston, rented a car, and drove to New Hampshire. We found my dorm, they helped me unpack, I met my roommate, and then she and I headed out to get our student IDs made. As we were walking out of my dorm room, I turned back, looked at my parents and said, "Don't y'all have a plane to catch?" Now, I promise I wasn't trying to be mean, I was just ready. I'd spent 16 years doing school with my parents and teachers looking over my shoulder, but not in a bad way. It was the support I needed at that time. But in that moment, as a freshman in college, I was ready to take the reins of my own life. And you're ready too. This is your time. And what I want for you is to own your college experience. This is new to you, but not to me. This is my 29th semester at CC. So let me walk you through your first 4 blocks. Block 1 is CC 100, and it will be one of the most memorable experiences you have. It's a class, sure, but it's really where you learn how to be a CC student. You'll practice how to manage the pace of the block plan. You'll learn to ask for help, and you'll get a crash course in all the resources available to you. When I say take it seriously, I mean it. Learn where the writing center is and how to make an appointment. Learn how to request library books and turn them in when they are due. Learn who your go-to people are for health appointments, advising, and community service. Talk to everyone. Your first semester of college is awesome in part because it's never been more socially acceptable to go up to someone, awkwardly introduce yourself, share your hometown, your hobbies, whatever. And to be honest, we do that all the time at CC because we meet a new group of people every block. When you run out of people with whom to have cringe social interactions, visit other floors of your dorm. Walk around campus. Learn what goes on in every building. Try all the food stations in Rastel. Go to the Preserve, take notes, and decide on which side of the Rastel versus Preserve debate you're gonna fall. There's really no pressure this early on. Some people you meet now will become lifelong friends, and others will just be part of your first year story. Both matter, and both shape your CC experience. Similarly, at first and more centrally, your courses will shape your CC experience. Your first semester is intentionally designed to support your academic progress. But come Block 2, if you just have to make changes to your classes, here's my advice. Choose classes that sound strange or that make you nervous. If you usually read books and write papers, take something that asks you to present or build. If you usually do labs and data analysis, try something that asks you to reflect or create. That is the gift of a liberal arts education, the chance to step outside of your comfort zone on purpose. We want you to explore, and while you're exploring, you'll still be checking off your gen ed requirements. You'll discover opportunities at CC that you haven't had before. Take advantage of them, not all at once, but as many as possible over the next few years, like community-based learning, where the city is your classroom and you make a real impact in your neighbors' lives. Field study, where you go off campus to the mountains, to the borderlands, or to New York City. Study abroad, where you can travel and have life-changing experiences in 3.5 weeks, but that is one that has to wait until next year. But this year, you can look into unique immersions like our Career Catalyst blocks, where you'll get a chance to do project-based work in real corporations or nonprofits as part of the course. By Block 3, it will be clear that despite what I as a faculty member would like to believe, most of your college experience will happen outside of the classroom. And I'll give you the same advice as before. Say yes to the things that sound fun, weird, and slightly ridiculous. Join the Ultimate Frisbee team. Try speech and debate. Plan to be in dance workshop in the spring, even if you've never danced before. Show up to Robeson and cheer on the hockey team as we beat DU over block break. In college, I mostly stuck to the same things I did in high school, and I regret it. It took me moving here and being coaxed into the outdoors to discover I love riding horses. And only now am I giving myself permission to learn how to play golf and maybe learn to ski. But you don't have to wait, so you shouldn't. Your future self will thank you for the stories and memories you'll make along the way. In fact, by Block 4, it will feel like you've always been a part of this family. You'll have submitted your housing application to live with people you absolutely must live with next year, even though you didn't know them 3 months ago. And now you and your can't live without you friends may get some ski passes, because this will be a common weekend and block break activity for the next few months. But if you're like me, you prefer enjoying the mountains from inside. So for those of us who aren't really into the outdoors, enjoy the other half of CC life, being downtown. Take the free shuttle, rent an e-bike, walk down Tejon Street. At some point, you'll decide you need a break from both Rasto and the Preserve, so have tea at Toodle's Tea Room. Eat tacos at Zocalo's, enjoy a hearty breakfast at Urban Egg or East Coast Deli. Check out the work of local artists at Eclectic or Ladyfinger's Letterpress. Acacia Park turns into a beautiful, festive ice rink in the winter. Go for an outdoor skate, then catch the Festival of Lights parade the first Saturday of December. And make sure you get tickets to this year's FAC holiday season musical, Mary Poppins. My point is, your college experience is bigger than campus. Own that part too. I'll end by saying it one more time. This is your college experience. Don't live someone else's version of college. Give yourself permission to explore, try, not always get an A, and do it anyway. Own your choices, own your mistakes, and own your growth. Go forth and be wonderfully, authentically you. Know that you are not doing this alone. Along with your friends, RA, teammates, faculty and staff are here to support you too. And if you don't know who to ask for help, ask anyone, and that person will direct you to the right place. Embrace the beautiful uncertainty that is this moment. You're not here to simply be. You're here to become. Who that person is and what you experience along the way is completely up to you. And it starts now. And to celebrate this special day, breakfast will be served on Tava Quad when the ceremony concludes. You can grab and go, or you can sit down and eat and have some of those awkward conversations. Enjoy and welcome.
Oh, Colorado College Fair, we sing our praise to you, eternal as the Rockies that form our western view. Your loyal sons and daughters will always grateful be. The college dear to all our hearts is RCC. Oh, Colorado College Fair, long may your fame be known. Let fortune smile upon you and honor be your own. Our alma mater always, your loyal children we. Together let us face the future. Hail CC.
Just a reminder about breakfast this morning, please join in community. As we leave this place, opening to the new year, may we embody the liberatory practices the liberal arts helps us cultivate, mind, body, and spirit. May we not become saturated by stimulation and the tactics of distraction, that we become starved for substance and allow ourselves to be separated from our intellectual inquiry and capacity for genuine connection. Instead, may we choose to be present with each other, engaging in our learning, committed to community, navigating the joy and challenges together. May it be so.